Hello, and welcome to Fun with Pizza. I am Nathan, and we are going to do a review video. These are a very popular item amongst the teenage crowd, early 20s crowd. I've talked about them before. What are they? Totino's pizza rolls. And I'm going to try something different with these. A lot of people have tried pizza rolls. I used to eat them all the time at a retail store that I was a manager at. On my lunches, pop them in the microwave, and I'd have the box of 15. And what I would do is I used a box cutter to cut out the top panel of the box, like the front of the box. Set that aside, unfold the rest of it, and instead of like using a paper plate, I would just microwave the pizza rolls on the cardboard. Take them out of the package, the plastic, and just microwave them that way. And since I was a little pressed for time, I had half-hour lunches. I would usually get some ranch in there so that I could not burn my mouth so much when eating them straight out of the microwave. And the panels, the front of the packaging, what I would do is I taped them to the inside of my locker. And I'll put some photos up. I should be able to find those. I just every part, the both sides, top and bottom, the very back, and even on the inside of the door of the locker. It was a small locker, but yeah, these things fit perfectly where I had two, I believe two on each side, and it was tall enough to have two of those on each side. So it was probably 10 inches tall. And then I don't know how deep it was, but I think probably a little over, probably about a foot deep, because maybe I just had two on the bottom, and then a couple on the back, and then up on top. The ones up top didn't really stay all that well, but I eventually got better tape instead of Scotch tape to keep them up there. And so people always got a kick out of that whenever I come into work, especially new people. I'd open them up my locker and they'd look at me. You like pizza rolls, huh? Yeah, I do. I like pizza, but I can't have a pizza in half an hour here unless I order. And I didn't have the money to do that at that time. So we are going to do pizza rolls. Like I said, we're going to do something a little bit different. You can do these in the microwave. You can do these in the oven. When doing them in the microwave, the outside doesn't get super crispy. To get that super crispy, you have to cook them for quite a long time, and then by that time, then the toppings are on the inside, filling. Not toppings, filling. Filling isn't that good. So it's kind of an art form both in the microwave and the oven, because in the oven, they crisp up really nicely on the outside, but sometimes they kind of dry out on the inside. The filling just kind of dries out, so you can taste everything, but it's kind of biting into a bubble. Bite into it and there's a bunch of air there. And so I'm going to try this in the air fryer. I've only done one other thing in the air fryer so far. I've been asked about cooking things in the air fryer. We're going to go with the classic. Pizza rolls in the air fryer. Instructions straight on the package say, place up to 25 rolls in a single layer in air fryer basket. One, I don't think I can get that many in a single layer, the way that my air fryer is. It's a double air fryer. Each one is kind of small, so I don't think I can fit 25 in a single layer in each basket. I don't know if I could eat 25. I probably could, but should I? Probably not. That's probably not healthy. So you'll see when I go down there. We'll find out how many I can fit in there. Step 2, cook 4 minutes at 390 degrees. Then remove the basket, shake them around to mix them up, and then cook an additional 4 minutes. So I'll probably just kind of, I will shake it, and I will try to refrain from reaching in there and kind of mixing them up by hand, because they will be hot. So that's not a good idea, but I have a tendency to do that. And then after that 8 minutes, let stand 2 minutes to complete cooking. Filling will be very hot. 2 minutes to complete cooking. So they're talking about the overcook that you get. I've never really heard that with pizza rolls, but I guess anything that's pretty thick, I guess makes sense to overcook. I think that's what it's called when you pull out like a steak out of the oven. Or off the grill or off the heat. When you pull a piece of meat, it applies to all meat. The inside gets super hot, and heat is just traveling all throughout the inside of the meat. And then after about 5 minutes, it evens out, gets equilibrium, so it's the same temperature all throughout, and then it's ready to eat. Otherwise, problems can arise. In this case, the problem would be to bite into a super hot pizza roll. Nobody wants that. I used to do it all the time. I regretted it each and every time. So we're going to go ahead and go downstairs and try this in the air fryer. We'll see what happens. But first, a word from Professor Pizza. During the filming of Terminator 2, it took several takes for Arnold Schwarzenegger to get out his line, "Hasta la vista, baby." He kept saying, "Hasta la pizza." This has been today's made-up fact about pizza. Alright, so I'm holding the camera here. There are 16 pizza rolls here, and I almost stopped at 15 just because that's a good number to stop at, but there was an empty space in there, so I wanted to get that filled. So I'll go ahead and start this up, and at 390 degrees, let's see what happens. Also helps to turn the thing on. That is 4 minutes and start. Alright, the first 4 minutes have elapsed. Let's take a look at these. Alright. Camera doesn't focus on things that are too close to the lens, but these aren't looking too bad so far. So I'm going to carefully give them a shake. That's probably good. And so I'll set this back in here. Alright, I've got pizza rolls out of the air fryer. They're looking pretty good. They blew out, which I kind of expected. They look crispy, but they don't look super crispy like you get out of the conventional oven. So I'm pretty happy with how they look. Go upstairs and see how they taste. So we're back up here, and these things are still hot. It has been about 2 minutes, actually 3 minutes. 3-4 minutes since I've got them out of the air fryer basket. Filled the air fryer basket up with some soap and water so I can clean that out because of all the cheese and the sauce that blew out during the cooking. But these are still pretty hot, so this might be kind of entertaining for you. They are pretty crispy, I can tell, because they're kind of hard. I think I was following the directions, but I think I didn't need them in there for the full 4 minutes the second time. Do the first 4 minutes, shake them around, and then I'm just based on what they feel like and kind of some of the darker spots here. I'm guessing probably 2 minutes might have been good. Because even when they came out the first time so I could shake them around, they looked pretty good. But enough procrastination here on my part. If I burn my tongue, I burn my tongue. Alright, so they're not overly crispy, which is good. And they kind of look like it a little bit. Next time I would probably not put them in for that second 4 minutes. I probably would do 2 minutes. Pull them out, see what they look like. But these are pretty good. In the conventional oven, they can get crispy, but the inside gets dry. It's not the case here. The inside, the fillings are still good. They're not dry. And the outside is just borderline crispy enough without going over crisp. So, if you have an air fryer, pizza rolls, if you never tried them in there, go ahead and give them a shot. They're pretty good. A staple of many, many children's childhoods. And don't forget to like, comment, ask if there's anything else that you'd like me to cook in a certain way, whether that's the microwave, oven, or air fryer. And go ahead and subscribe. I try to update the community page with a picture at least once a week. If you have anything to share on there, go ahead. Also, if you have a made-up fact about pizza you'd like to share with me that you'd like me to read, go ahead and send it to me. You can share it in the comment. You can share it on the community page. You can share it at havingfunwithpizza@gmail.com. And I'll give you credit. Tell me who you want to attribute to. Keep it clean. And thank you for having fun with pizza. In the name of the Maz, the sauce, and the Holy Crust. Amen.